past and the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead of say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
The pelagic. Only visiting the shallows to feed and breed, oceanic mantas are built on a suitably impressive scale, with 7-meter wingspans and weights close to 2 tons. The oceanic manta's migratory patterns are poorly understood, but they are known to cover vast distances throughout temperate and tropical waters. Traveling alone or in large groups, when moving over deep water, mantas run a straight course on a constant pace, efficiently propelled by the powerful beats of their enlarged pectoral fins. As filter feeders, mantas adopt a different style of swimming when feeding. Slowly circling groups of plankton, mantas herd the microscopic organisms into a dense ball which they then proceed to somersault through. Here their devil horns, or cephalic fins, come into play, flattening out to funnel the feed into the manta's mouth, maximizing their intake. Mantas have the highest brain to body weight ratio of any fish in the ocean. Although little is known about the manta ray brain, it is surrounded by a network of blood vessels that maintain it at a constant temperature. With regularly recorded dives into the frigid ocean depths of over 400 meters, the manta is able to keep this organ warmer than its surrounding tissue, an adaptation that suggests the importance of the manta's brain for its life in the open water. Feeding exclusively on plankton, the oceanic manta has an advantage over its coast-dwelling relative. With the colder waters tending to be richer in nutrients, greater concentrations of this vital food source are found in the open ocean. Nonetheless, oceanic mantas make recurring visits to tropical coastal regions such as the Maldives. At certain times of the year, these waters play host to gatherings of both oceanic and coastal mantas, numbering in their thousands. Stopping at cleaning stations along the sea floor, the deep-sea visitors are relieved of the ocean parasites that settle on their skin. With individuals revisiting the same cleaning areas year after year, it is believed that mantas maintain detailed mental maps during their seafaring voyages. To spend the winter months warmer in tropical seas, where they will breed and give birth to their young. For the first 6 months of the calf's life, it will nurse from its mother, and the two will be inseparable. Swimming side by side, the mother will protect and guide her calf as they make their way back across the high seas to the polar feeding waters, constantly reaching out to touch one another with ever elongated pectoral fins in apparent gestures of reassurance and affection. With proportionally the longest fins of any cetacean, humpbacks are granted surprising agility in herding and pursuing prey. Furthermore, these enlarged pectorals provide greater swimming efficiency for prolonged open ocean voyages. And with the whales regularly transitioning from cold to warm waters, the increased surface area of the fins is thought to facilitate temperature control, drawing excess warmth from the body to prevent overheating. With average traveling speeds of around 10 kilometers an hour, humpbacks are capable of bursts of over 25 and are famed for their acrobatic surface displays. Breaching sees the humpback lift its tremendous bulk from the water before splashing down with terrific force. Like so much about these whales, the reason behind this exuberant behavior is uncertain. It may be a form of social display to other whales, a method of cleaning parasites from their bodies, or it could simply be the whales having fun. Hunted by humans since the 18th century, it was the introduction of the explosive harpoon that came to devastate the species in the late 19th. With the humpbacked population estimated to have fallen by 90%, They were taken to the brink of extinction before a ban on commercial humpback whaling was imposed in the 1960s. Today, numbers have recovered, and the open ocean has, for now, retained a healthy population of this wondrous species. Even in the warmest waters, the open ocean can be a cold, merciless place. Stalked by equally merciless predators, one species has set itself apart to become known as the tiger of the sea, the barracuda. The sleek, snake-like barracuda is one of the pelagic's apex predators. Growing to over 2 meters in length, aside from killer whales and sharks, the only species ferocious enough to take on a barracuda is another barracuda. Evolved over 50 million years, there are 28 species of barracudas spread across the world's oceans. While they can be found just about everywhere, barracudas display a preference for tropical and subtropical seas, which provide them a greater abundance of prey. Adult barracudas are solitary predators. Ambush hunters, they employ the element of surprise to catch their prey, charging at speeds of over 40 kilometers an hour. Juveniles are easier to spot in the wild as they frequently congregate in schools. While schooling can reduce the amount of food going to each individual, this behavior affords young barracudas a greater degree of protection from predators as they grow and develop their hunting skills. Feeding primarily on other fish, barracudas rely on their acute vision to hunt the challenging pelagic waters. And thanks to their prominent fang-like teeth, prey is generally dispatched efficiently with a single bite. Regular visitors to cleaning stations, barracudas have a symbiotic relationship with cleaner fish. While a fish this size could make an easy snack for a barracuda, both species benefit from a more different arrangement, with the cleaners receiving a free meal and the barracuda a dental hygiene service. Hunting in the open ocean requires the ability to strike at a range of depths, and the barracuda utilizes an enlarged swim bladder in order to achieve this. By inflating or deflating this enhanced organ, the barracuda efficiently controls its buoyancy at an increased range of depths. Hovering effortlessly at the optimum point in the water column, the barracuda remains constantly poised to launch its speedy attacks. Stalking the waters of the world's oceans for 50 million years, the barracuda is a master of its environment. Well dispersed, barracuda populations are considered to be in healthy numbers across their broad range, and their greatest threat is actually to the species they prey upon. The ocean is an intricate ecosystem, and an imbalance in any species has knock-on effects to others. It is the responsibility of humanity to ensure that when we take from the ocean, enough is left for it to sustain itself and the network of life it supports. Perhaps the most charismatic of the ocean's inhabitants, dolphins have not only succeeded in their challenging world of the pelagic, but are having fun in the process. Of the 42 species of dolphin, 38 are oceanic. And while most species display a preference for warmer waters with moderate depths, there is not an ocean on Earth in which this versatile animal cannot be found. In the open ocean, survival for many species depends upon their ability to cooperate. Highly social animals, dolphins form cooperative groups known as pods. Within the pod structure, strength in numbers offers greater protection from predators, allows for the care of young to be shared, and aids in more efficient feeding. While a typical pod may have a dozen members, the major factor determining pod size is the availability of food. In times of abundance, the open ocean allows multiple groups to temporarily merge together in order to form superpods with numbers in excess of 1,000. Because visibility in the Earth is an unreliable factor, dolphins do not prioritize their eyesight. In fact, it is not uncommon for a blind dolphin to survive within a pod. Nor is their sense of smell relied upon, with scientists believing dolphins lack olfactory senses altogether. For navigation and hunting within their pelagic environment, dolphins have developed remarkable powers of echolocation. With sound traveling more than 4 times faster through water than air, dolphins produce a series of high-frequency clicks, among the loudest sounds made by marine animals. A form of sonar, when the clicks strike an object, they bounce a sound wave back to the dolphin, allowing it to accurately detect the object's shape, size, and distance. Feeding primarily on fish and squid, a common feeding behavior sees the dolphin pod work collaboratively to herd the fish into a tight bait ball. Individual pod members then take turns to swim through the ball, snatching fish with their elongated mouths lined with conical teeth. Those that play together stay together, and a significant part of the dolphin's social life appears to revolve around simply having fun. The act of playing is thought to help alleviate tensions and maintain social harmony. Communication is vital to social cohesion, and recent research on bottlenose dolphins has found that they possess signature whistles. Used to identify specific individuals within their pod, these signature calls are the equivalent of names within human society. Long admired by humanity, the dolphin's charm has led to successful campaigns to protect them from indiscriminate fishing practices in the past. Today, it is hoped that the dolphin's appeal will help inspire the protection not only of them, but of their habitat. Zone. One of just 3 shark species that have evolved to filter feed, whale sharks are thought to employ an acute sense of smell to follow plankton blooms over the vast seas. Rarely encountered in waters below 22 degrees, each year whale sharks venture into the depths to congregate along certain coastal zones for a very particular reason. Needing to consume vast quantities of microscopic plankton to sustain their huge bulks, whale sharks are annually drawn to the shallows by mass spawning events. Here, the corals release egg and sperm bundles into the water for fertilization, presenting these ocean giants with an abundant feeding opportunity. Feeding throughout the vast tropical seas, whale sharks swim forward with their 1.5-meter wide mouth agape. drawing in as much plankton as possible. Another technique sees the shark gulp volumes of water which it expels through its 5 pairs of enlarged gills, processing over 6,000 liters per hour. In both cases, the unique filter pads that cover the entrance to the whale shark's throat efficiently separate the food from the water. Aside from the scores of cleaner fish that follow their every move, whale sharks are solitary animals. Their regular feeding trips to shore are the only time these creatures have been observed in groups. Scientists suspect that reproduction is a likely factor in these journeys, but whale shark breeding behavior is yet to be documented. In the open ocean, whale sharks have room to grow, and size grants protection from pelagic predators. It also allows the whale shark to store more energy for long-distance travel and for periods when plankton is not abundant. Increased lung capacity makes dives to depths of well over 1,000 meters possible. A handy trick when threatened or in pursuit of food. And their increased water processing ability allows them to feed with maximum efficiency. Classed as a vulnerable species, with so much still to be known about this mysterious creature, its future is as uncertain as its present. Making its way back out to disappear into the open ocean, the only sure way to protect the whale shark is to protect the seas themselves. The oceans contain 99% of the planet's living space, and less than 10% of that space has been explored. The enormity of this environment has led to its inhabitants evolving some diverse adaptations to survive within it, and in this episode, we have encountered graceful manta rays, durable humpbacked whales, toothy barracudas, playful dolphins, and awe-inspiring whale sharks. But the pelagic's vast scale has seen it treated as an inexhaustible resource by humanity. Decades of overfishing, mining, and pollution have degraded this environment and its ability to support life. With our planet dominated by oceans, there is increasing recognition that the health of the waters is vital to the health of the Earth. As protections for this precious yet precarious environment improve, the question is whether we are acting fast enough.